Hi, welcome to Life Without Limits Worldwide. This channel is about healing to create abundance through self-accountability, self-acceptance, and responsibility. Addition by subtraction equals living life without limits. Today, we will be talking about the reasons why people resent your happiness. Don't let them get to you. Keep going. Keep going anyway. People who resent your happiness, they're not reacting to you. They are reacting to what your happiness represents to them. And I'm going to break it all the way down.
I'm living life with no limits, no chains, no ceiling on dreams, no brakes on faith. If the road disappears, I'll build it myself. I'm all in now, betting on myself.
No limits, no fear, no cage. Every breath I take's a brand new page.
If I fall, I rise, I finish what I start.
I'm living life with no limits in my heart.
Without limits worldwide. Without limits worldwide.
Your happiness exposes their dissatisfaction from within themselves. When someone sees you are content, improving, or emotionally stable, it can highlight what they feel is missing in their own life. That creates envy, insecurity, comparison, and resentment. Most people don't say, "I hate that they're happy." Instead, they disguise it as criticism, jokes, or subtle negativity. Some will think you don't see it, but rest assured, it's seen. Another reason they resent your happiness is because you disrupt the role they assign to you. Some people are only comfortable when you are predictable. You may be the struggling one, the quiet one, the insecure one, the helper, or the background character. When you grow, set boundaries, or become confident, you break their mental script. That makes them uncomfortable.
Grow in their face.
Misery seeks validation. Unhappy people often bond through complaining, gossip, and shared pessimism. Your happiness removes you from that emotional agreement. They will downplay your wins, mock your optimism, predict your failure, or bring up your past mistakes. It's an attempt to pull you back into an emotional alignment with them.
Grow in their face. Grow in their face.
Your happiness removes control when someone benefited from your insecurity or dependence. Your growth threatens that dynamic. It can show up as passive-aggressive comments, guilt trips, sudden distance, subtle sabotage, and questioning your decisions. It's not because they hate you, it's because your independence changes the power balance.
Grow in your muscle.
Some people confuse happiness with arrogance. Confidence triggers people who are uncomfortable with their own self-worth. They interpret peace as cockiness, showing off, thinking you're better, or acting different. The reality is you are evolving.
Grow in their face.
The key truth about people with a grudge against your happiness, they are revealing their emotional state, not your character. Your job isn't to convince them to approve of your happiness. Your job is to protect it. That means less explaining, fewer debates, quiet boundaries, selective sharing, and investing energy in people who actually celebrate you. Don't deal with, or at least minimize, your dealings with people who secretly resent your happiness. Signs that they secretly resent your happiness is with backhanded compliments, like saying, "Must be nice. Let's see how long that lasts." Or "You got lucky." That's disguised envy. Or they'll minimize your wins. Let's say you shared progress with them. They'll change the subject or downplay it. Not excitement, not curiosity, just emotional indifference.
Grow in their face.
My favorite tactic is the distance when you improve. People who were close when you struggled may pull away when you become confident, financially stable, or emotionally grounded. Why? You no longer validate their identity through shared struggle.
Grow in their face.
They'll also have subtle negativity or a prediction of your failure. They'll say, "Be careful." It's fake concern disguised as a seed of doubt to plant in your mind. They'll say, "That won't work," when you've already put in the work. None of this is concern. It's projection of their own limitation. They'll even try to highlight your past. They'll remind people who you used to be. That's an attempt to keep your identity frozen. What you got to say, Mr. Stepdaddy?
Grow in your mother.
Settle down, settle down. Don't explain your happiness. You don't owe anyone justification for your peace, your growth, your lifestyle, or your choices. Over-explaining invites criticism. Use neutral responses like saying, "I hear you. That's one perspective. We'll see." No argument, no defensiveness, no fuel. Share less with people who show subtle resentment. Not everyone deserves access to your goals, plans, finances, relationship, or wins. Selective sharing protects your momentum. Let behavior reveal who gets proximity. Watch who celebrates you, who competes with you, ignores your progress, or drains your energy. Adjust accordingly. Quiet distancing beats a dramatic confrontation. Detachment is misunderstood. It's not cold, it's self-protection. Accept that everyone won't celebrate you. That's a maturity milestone. Some people can love you but still resent your growth. Both can exist simultaneously, so don't take that subtle resentment personally. Their reaction reflects their own insecurity, fear of change, and unresolved dissatisfaction. It's not a measurement of your worth. Replace your emotional reaction with observation. Instead of asking, "Why are they acting like this?" shift to, "This tells me not to share with them." That mindset creates peace.
Go in their face.
Keep kindness but reduce emotional investment. You can be respectful, polite, cordial, without being emotionally open, vulnerable, or deeply invested. That's mature detachment. When your life improves, some relationships just naturally weaken. Not because you changed for the worse, but because emotional compatibility shifted. Growth rearranges social circles. It's uncomfortable but necessary. Be thankful for the relationships that survive your growth. Your happiness is not to be negotiated with people who are uncomfortable with it. You have to understand, some relationships are built upon imbalance. When you struggle, they could be your helper, advisor, the strong one, the emotionally stable one. One of those roles, if not all, boosted their identity. When you improve, that role disappears, and so does their comfort. It's not always malicious. Oftentimes, it's just unconscious identity disruption. Shared struggle creates bonding while growth creates distance. Misery bonds people fast through workplace frustration, insecurity, relationship problems, financial struggle, or complaining together. When one person grows out of that emotional environment, the bond weakens. The uncomfortable truth is, some relationships were never built on compatibility and only shared struggle. Your progress forces uncomfortable self-reflection. When you are improving, it challenges their internal narrative. They may think, if they can do it, why haven't I? Maybe I've been making excuses. We started in the same place. They'll do that instead of reflection. Some people choose resentment because resentment protects ego.
Grow in their face.
Struggling people are often more vulnerable, more available, easier to control, less selective with boundaries. Growth brings confidence, boundaries, independence, and emotional selectivity. That shift can feel like rejection to others. If you are a late bloomer, expect to see all this times 10. Society quietly pushes a script. Succeed early, establish your career early, relationships early, identity formed early, and late bloomers break that script. When you rise later, it challenges people who believe that your worth is tied to timing. Your success feels unpredictable. Early success is expected and socially accepted. Late success is surprising, emotionally unsettling. Unexpected success creates reactions like disbelief, minimalization, and/or reevaluations of past judgments. Some people struggle with being wrong about you. Some people become mentally locked in and freeze their perception of you based on the past. When a late bloomer grows, they experience cognitive dissonance, identity confusion about you, and resistance to updating their perception of you. They aren't reacting to who you are now, they are reacting to who they decided you were. Late bloomers highlight the illusion of permanent advantage. People who peaked early sometimes attach identity to being ahead. When a late bloomer rises, it challenges their perceived advantage, their sense of superiority. That can trigger subtle resentment or competition.
Grow in they mother.
Late bloomers often have transformation stories, emotional maturity, financial improvement, career pivot, relationship growth, identity development. Transformation stories are powerful, but they trigger comparison. Often, comparison triggers discomfort. The real trigger isn't your happiness, it's identity disruption in others. You changing forces others to reconsider their assumptions, their role in your life, their own progress, and self-concept. Many people resist anything that forces self-reassessment. Resentment becomes psychological defense. Regardless of anyone's emotional or psychological state, grow in their face. Do what you gotta do for you. Do what makes you happy. Don't think about or worry about what they may say, how they may react, because it doesn't matter. Your happiness matters. Guard it.
I'm your stepdaddy, but that's Mr. Stepdaddy to you. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, grow in they mother.